playing like some hot potato, I guess. So this is kind of a cool place. I'm just gonna kind of walk around and talk for 10 or 15 minutes. So title of my video, talking about Lisk. That was one I was kind of looking into and talking with a guy that came over yesterday. We were talking quite a bit about it. So there's some interesting developments with the project. So they've, looks like August 29th, which is coming up, I guess, in a few days. They're gonna unleash kind of a new like core 1 technology is kind of what they're branding it, some sort of mainnet. So they have some like developments in the works, and he was kind of explaining it to me. I was, you know, kind of catching some of it, but I think the bigger news is October 1st is when they're planning to launch a decentralized exchange, and I could see that really taking off and doing pretty well. So I've been kind of looking a little bit at like the calendar of events for certain projects, and that was one that kind of stood out because of the decentralized exchange element. You can see these guys getting fed. I think that right now, like if you're looking at the, I'll hang out with this guy. He's wanting some food. If you're looking at the decentralized exchange network, like they've got, you know, IDEX, they've got Fork Delta, they've got a few others that aren't necessarily like recognized, I guess, as a decentralized exchange, but there's IDAX that seems to be doing some more volume, more of like an Asian decentralized exchange. But those have been kind of on my radar lately, and I think it's really like there's not really one that's really poised to really kind of break out and kind of, you know, conquer the space. There's a lot of exchanges that have kind of have strongholds, at least in the centralized space, with Binance and some of the other large ones, Huobi, OKEX, like some of the traditional ones that I was used to trading, Bittrex and Poloniex. Those were like number 1, number 2 for the longest time. Those have really fallen down the list. Like, you know, they're still kind of in the top 50, but they aren't doing. They don't have the same kind of stronghold, and so I feel like right now is like a great time for like a decentralized exchange that kind of fixes a lot of the issues that can see some adoption. I think that's, I see that as like a huge area of opportunity. This guy's having a good old time. And I think Lisk is poised to kind of maybe take over that spot, at least in kind of some of the stuff that I've been looking at. So curious to get your guys' thoughts. But I think there's a lot of opportunity for the decentralized exchange space for a particular platform to kind of take charge of that. Give it a peanut. They got these like little short little stalks or something that you can buy and you can throw them at, but the guy left, so I think like feeding time's over, and it's starting to get hot here. Like you can, like I'm sweating my ass off, but I don't know. People are still throwing food at it. There's not a whole lot of rules here. Dude's big. It doesn't really show in the video, but I'm just turning this around. This guy's massive. And they like scoop up dirt and they throw it on their back. So that's why they got all the dirt on their back to kind of cool down. Yeah, but he's working for food. This elephant works for tips. But I wish I had some food to give it. There was a guy here that was hanging out a little bit earlier that was selling that kind of stuff. Let's see what else they got around here. I haven't really explored here. They've got a little place to eat. Oh, here's a giraffe. Oh, he's kind of hid back there. Look at the cage they got for the giraffe. Look at that fucker.
Wow. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
What are
that thing is big. Coming out for a snack, apparently. You can see kind of in the background, like that's the new skyscraper they just built. They've got a couple other like projects they've built over here. So Saigon kind of up and coming. There's you know, there's a lot of Chinese money here that's building different projects, and just these massive like projects that are kind of coming up. A lot of it's Chinese money. So China's taken over all of Southeast Asia. But yeah, I was watching Trevon's video for a little bit. Like, I know he was talking about a few other projects that I'm kind of interested. Like, I'm holding Tron and Elastos, and trying to think, like, watching a few other videos. There's not a whole lot really kind of going on in the market. So I think what I'm going to try to do is kind of diversify. I want to get into like talking about crypto, but also kind of doing some other stuff. So part of it's been just kind of like a travel vlog, but I like the training one. So I think I'm going to try to do that like once a week. I want to get into sports betting. So I used to have a knack for picking players. When the Vegas odds come out, they kind of come out late, but usually I'm really good at picking those. So I want to maybe do a little bit of that with the NFL season. I think I'll have some fun with that. Kind of like the music part. So if you guys are interested in some of my sports picks, I'm going to start throwing some money around and that, and then kind of exploring and traveling a little bit, and then showing you guys a little bit of Vietnam, or maybe some other places that I plan on going. So I want to set myself up to do a little bit more traveling. Checking on chatter. Are there still any bad feelings for Americans from the war back in the day? I feel like there should be, but that's not really what I get. Like, most everyone is really friendly towards Americans. Like, they kind of appreciate that it's like they don't see Americans all the time, so you'll see more of a positive attitude. But I think one of the things that kind of gets me is, like, I'll see things on Facebook or even just people that have some pretty serious deformities, and a lot of those deformities had a lot to do with some of the chemicals that were being used in the war back then. So I kind of get into a really dark territory when I'm talking about that kind of stuff, because I have kind of some of my own thoughts, and I'm not sure how much people are really gonna. So, but anyways, like that's one thing I think that irks me a little bit, is I feel like there was some pretty bad stuff going on back then, but they generally have a pretty good attitude towards Americans. I'm kind of getting lost now. Agent Orange, yeah. It's cool about like coming to like a zoo in Asia, is they have like animals I guess you don't really see as commonly in the States, that are more native to out here. And they got other stuff here too. You got Agent Orange in you, Mike? You were part of that Vietnam War? Were those dealing with that? Yeah, I don't know enough about it. I mean, I wasn't born yet, but I think that's the thing, that there's people that weren't even born during that time that were affected by some of the negative things about that war. It's like, this looks interesting. I don't know. I don't think there's any animals in here. This is like a big garden. Back in Nam, yep. I'm getting set up. Oh, another one I'm gonna do, another series I wanna do is diet. So I've had someone come over and started cooking for me and making things a certain way. And so I feel like that's gonna be really good from a diet standpoint, because I can't do it on my own. But I want to kind of focus my channel a little bit on some of the other areas that I've got quite a bit of knowledge in with bringing in the crypto element. So talking a little bit about both instead of just exclusively focusing on crypto. Crypto can get really dry, and you know, especially with like a down market, like it's not as fun to talk about. I think there's, you know, I'm really bullish on Lisk. I got to look into it. I want to look to see kind of where it's trading and figure out where it's going to be a good place to like pick it up in terms of like getting a good price. But you know, I think that's going to be a really good one. But I'll do, maybe, I don't know if I want to do it like themes of the week, like every Saturday doing one thing, every Sunday doing another. I don't know. I don't know if I have that kind of dedication or commitment. No? Oh, they closed. I went in there a little bit earlier. They got some like flamingos and stuff in here. There's people in there. I don't know why she wouldn't let me in. What a bitch. I'm gonna go around the other side. What up, Trey? Going to be moving my channel to using the blockchains instead of just talking about them. I really like the bot idea and things like some of the developments with that, and how like there's a lot of different things you can do with that, and you're actually using it and it benefits the community. And you could see that if a bunch of people were to pick it up and adopt it, like that could really take off. You know, it's almost kind of like its own social media platform in a way. Like it kind of gets into Steam territory where you're being paid to actually comment and be part of a community. And I think that's like missing right now in crypto. So I see that as like, I'm really interested to see where that goes. I'll show you guys. This is kind of like main square area. Oh, why won't it flip around? There we go. They idolize this guy right here. I believe this is Ho Chi Minh, isn't it? Oh no, this is some other guy. But it's a Sunday here. There's a lot of people out in the park. School is like, it's like $2 to get in here. The bot in Discord. Oh. Yeah, she wouldn't let me in here, so I'm just coming in the other way. Oh. Oh, they locked that too. This is a sweet little water park, bro. Like if I was a kid, I'd be having a blast in here. Thing's pretty big. And they've got a festival kind of going back in here. Oh shit. Some guy on the xylophone. It's like on Disneyland. Something like that. They got better theme parks, but you got to get outside of the city. Like this is right downtown. So I'm sure it's been here forever. They got some pretty cool temples over here too. They got one like over here. But yeah, that's my stream for today. Buy Lisk. I think it's gonna boom. But if it doesn't, don't blame me. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.